So we've got our first puncture today on one of our trips. We've got different tubes. So we're going to try and repair it.
It went down quickly.
Yeah, really quickly. Must have a very big hole in it. How many kilometres do you think we travelled?
4,
4 kilometres?
maybe?
Hmm.
3? What do you think?
I don't know. We're using our new gadget that blows the tyres up for us. Puts air in the tyres. Yeah. So we're putting air in the tyres now.
Well, we've had our first touring puncture. So we just repaired that on the side of the road, maybe 2 or 3 kilometres ago. Yeah, well, so far so good. Looks pretty successful. We'll put a gauge on it in an hour or so. We'll be halfway to our next destination and see whether it's dropped down from 50 psi. Fixing a puncture is pretty simple. My concern always is pulling off the cable ties and unhooking the power to the rear hub. So we've got several spare tubes, but on a front wheel it's pretty simple, back wheel not quite so much. We're lucky we're on very quiet roads and cycleways next to the river. It's fantastic. Today's going to be maybe 22, 23 degrees. People at work, and we've not seen a single cycle on our route so far, not during the 50k at least yesterday. And it'll be interesting to see how many people heading in our direction or backwards we will see today. It's incredibly underutilised for such a fantastic facility. Beautiful cycling, beautiful countryside, amazing. This is a welcome thing to see. This is our first glimpse, from what I can tell, of the Canal de Gironne. Everything else we've been following has been the river. So here we are. We are about 10 kilometres towards Toulouse. I suppose that's somewhat southeast from Langen. And I imagine the Gironne River is further over on the left-hand side of this, and we're starting to move along the canal. Beautiful. Beautiful easy riding. Got a little bit of a headwind, but we're protected by somewhat by the trees and the bends, so we're conquering along about, that's right, about 20k, 18 or 20. Nice easy riding. Here's a cyclist, that's number 2. Where we planned middle of spring, we were guessing, I suppose, but hoping that we would just get these nice middle spring days. And so far, so good. We had a reasonable day yesterday, but the forecast, if it could be believed, is pretty beautiful for the remainder of this week. Le Tour de Mes à vélo. There's 2 or 3 different names. So it's up here. Terre obligatoire. Means we're supposed to walk through the gate. Yeah, if there's a cafe, I'll stop here anyway. Lovely spot.
Nice place for a picnic. We're going to have lunch here.
Yeah.
And we were going to go to a cafe, but there doesn't seem to be one open. We are at maybe, I don't know what its pronunciation is, but it's very pretty here. And it's peaceful.
Beautiful part of the canal with lots of nice homes. The canal seems to be deeper and cleaner and has that for an avenue of trees along the canal. It's pretty spectacular. Beautiful rich farmland down to the left-hand side, and the forest. It looks rolling up over the hills on the right-hand side. They've got panniers. They have other travellers. Not so common.
Bonjour.
Here she is.
Wow.
Very pretty, isn't it? Amazing. The road is on the other side of the canal. The river current moving really quite quickly, and this is a big river. So there's a lot of water running out of the Pyrenees here, I imagine, but it's very spectacular. But this is one of the few places where we see it side by side. I think it's quarter to 3, where there hasn't been very many towns on our route. We're moving in. I think this is a significant town where we're staying tonight. By significant, I mean it's a town. It's not a city. It's nice looking boat sitting here. It's somewhat disrepair. I guess it's the end of winter. People have to slowly get geared up as they start to look after them for the summer. We're approaching the town where we're staying tonight. It looks as though the barges and the riverboats are queuing up to go through the lock. Well, maybe they'll be 2 through in time. Hire boats are here. They look rather nice too, don't they?
Here we are, we're doing our shopping. At the Canal Express. I don't know what it's called. how to spell it, how you say that. But it looks okay. Where are the backpackers similar to us? Bonjour. You want to go in and get our food, and I'll wait with the bikes.
We've got two different markings on our app and we don't know which one we're going to, so we're just riding around, having a little look at the village. It's quite nice. Seems to be quite a bit of restoration work being done. Nice. This looks like the centre of town, doesn't it? So we've just arrived at our Airbnb in this absolutely most beautiful place, and this is why we love Airbnb. We have this lovely host called Natalie, and our bikes sit in a rack inside the front door. Bienvenue on the door, which is welcome. Here's our beautiful bedroom. Wow. I wouldn't stay anywhere but the accommodation in the country is just absolutely fantastic. The toilet is here. There's another bedroom. What are they? 12-foot ceilings. Beautiful, beautiful home. And we have all of the second floor. It's crazy. Lovely salle de bain, which is the bathroom, or salle de bain. Here's this kitchen, gas stove and a bottle of wine in the fridge. Natalie is so kind to have put there for us. And have a look at this this is our upstairs balcony. Jackie's already in the hammock, she loves hammocks. What an exquisite home, and here's our view. In the evening we'll sit here and have a welcome drink and think how fortunate we are to be in such a beautiful, beautiful home. Well, this is the Gironne, it's called the Fontaine Gironne Lebois, which is the old wash house, the old fountain, because when there was no other water, because we've got the canal de Gironne now, but they didn't always have that. This is an unending spring, summer and winter, that continues to run, and it was built it was built for them to use it like that, and then after that it was a wash house, which is what the Lebois.